Hello, welcome to Tammy at Paper Nest Crafts. Day 49, almost 50 of the 100-day project. Today out of my prompts, I pulled music page, which is kind of nice because I love that. And that is kind of bringing me to what we're talking about today, which is the ABC April Challenge by Seven Plaza and Crafty by Tony. And today's letter is J, as you can see here. And I know a lot of people are doing like junk journaling or whatever. I'm going the Karen McCoy route. I'm going joy. That's where I'm going. So because I think that doing these videos and sharing what I'm doing, that is bringing me joy. And so we're doing it. Okay, so what else brings me joy? I love old typewriters, so that's bringing me joy. I don't know exactly where it came from, but we're good. We're good. I also like pretty flowers, so here's another print from Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media. So that's in her coffee shop. I've got T words for my background. I've got music page. You know where this comes from, but in case you didn't miss another video with it, it's out of a book I got when I was like 12, and it's all music. And the paper is super like this color, and it's older. It's an older book, and I photocopied just a few pages out of it just because I didn't want to use the original, because I did use the original in a couple of makes when I very first started doing this, and I was like, wait, I lost those forever. So there you go. All right, so here is the journal we're working in. This is the Junk Journal Madness Challenge, and my letter is T. And this is what I did. I added a pocket here and little tag. See, tag, pocket. So there's a little thing there. What else did I do in here? Let me see real quick. I don't think I did too much. I made a turtle page. Choose to see the good. No, did that. And I also put a little journaling card in that belly band. I have a little extra turtle card. These are from Balmoral Prints. She has great stuff in my little hidden pocket there. I don't know. I haven't decided exactly what I'm doing there. You already know about that. You know about that. You know about that. I put a few little extra prints here in this belly band. Just little teeny tiny journaling cards for a very teeny tiny journal. I think I did this one without you, Tim Holtz doll, with, not that she's drinking that wine. I'm not condoning that at all. I'm just saying there she is, and there's a wine. I'm like, I don't even know what's going on. After I pasted it down, I was like, I feel like that's a weird message. So I don't know. It happens. These are the pages we're working on today. And I don't think I did too much else about myself here. Okay. So I'm gonna work on this page. All right. So let's make some T-word background. All right. So I'm just gonna ink up with some purple because it just happens to be right here. And I'm hoping that you are crafting along with me. Get your stuff out. Let's do it. Let's just craft. Let's do it. Because you know why? Because life is short. And we don't have any promises for tomorrow. So, might as well just craft. Here we go. Whoops. Maybe we should not be so messy about it, though. No, really, being messy is important. That's part of it. It's part of it. You gotta be messy. It's kind of like, you see a chef and they're real skinny. You're like, I don't know if I trust a real skinny chef now. Like, chefs need to have tasted the food. That's what I'm saying. We don't want a nice, neat, clean crafter. I'm like, that's meaning, what does that mean? Not that you can't be neat. You should be a little bit neat, but I mean, you should know where your stuff is at least, if nothing else. I know where my stuff is, mostly. Once in a while I'll misplace something, but usually it's only for a minute until I think about, oh yeah, that's where it is. Okay. All right, my prompt that I pulled from my own is music page. So What looks the prettiest? I don't even know. We'll just take a chunk of this. Okay, we're gonna get rid of some of that white edge. We'll purple it up. My junk journal madness idea here, this T, I don't know what, music keeps time. I mean, that's kind of a thing, right? Let's put it on the side here. I know, I might be reaching. But it is giving me joy, and that is what I need. Everyone needs joy. Nobody wants to go around being a sad old Eeyore, right? Nobody wants that. All right, so I'm gonna ink up these edges with the purple. Where is the purple theme today? Because purple, guess what? Brings me joy. I know, shocking. And then we got our typewriter. We're gonna do that in purple, even though we probably should do it in a darker color because it is an antique typewriter. But you can see how it's like off center. It's not exactly right the way it's done. So that's why it's kind of like, that's why we're doing it. That's why we're using it, because I was originally going to throw it away. Because I'm like, well, I don't even know if I like this one. Even though I do, of course, love typewriters. I learned to type on a typewriter, old-fashioned. I was telling my kids about it at school the other day. I was like, yeah, you know, like you had to type a paper? Good luck. You had a little correction ribbon, which you ran out in the first 5 minutes. Yeah, those were the days. That's when writing a paper was hard. You didn't just pull up your Snapchat to do your paper. You really did the paper. You had to really type it. Those were the days. And the sound of those typewriters and those keys. I'm not saying that the one I learned on was probably very much like this one, but then I got a nicer one when I first entered college. You know, it was a Brother something that would hold up to like 500 characters. I thought I was the whole bee's knees with that one. Okay, before we get our journaling, we're gonna make this a journaling card because that's how we do. We're gonna sparkle those little flowers up because guess what? Sparkles bring me joy. I know. It's the J word, joy. Okay, let that dry a minute. Choom, 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 choom. All right, and then that goes in there. Push, push, push. Maybe it goes in there. Oh, my flowers might be too wide. What? No. Say it's not so. I thought I checked it. We'll give ourselves a little bit more room there. There we go. Oh, now we got that side up. All right, all right, all right. Sorry for my hair there. Okay. Let's see if we can't do that. It would help probably if I let things dry a little before I started messing with them. There we go. Yeah, we fit. So we can be like, oh, look, here's a journaling card. Oh, look how pretty. See? Isn't that pretty? Perfect. Okay. Now we need some joyful word to go on our typewriter, and we're going to use our Tim Holtz. I'm sure there's something joyful here, and it's all perspective. Looks good. It looks like it will fit. See, I'm so bad about that. Like, I'll peel it off of here, and then it's like, oh, no, it's too long, and then you got to trim it. But we can trim it. I'm not mad at it. All right. So, it's all perspective. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. Oh, let's get it straight. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Awesome. So, we'll go ahead and just put a little stickles on there just because we can. Because guess what? Stickles bring me joy. I love stickles. How can you not love stickles? Who doesn't love stickles? Do I love sticking my thumb in it? No. That's not fun. But I do love the effect. You know, it's just glittery, and glitter is gold. Literally. Especially right here. All right. So, there we have it. Our make today for our day 49 of the 100-day project. Like I said, how my project is working out is I'm just highlighting those keys because I think that's cool. I'm gonna finish this journal up. It's almost done. I might even finish it tonight, and then start back on the real project, which is to make the crafting journal, a journal for dedicated to the love of crafting. So that's the whole plan. All right, so thank you for watching. Thank you for leaving me messages. Thank you for telling me what you're working on. I appreciate it. And if you get a chance, tell me, because I want to know. I want to know what's going on out there, you know. And I hope that you guys have a real crafty day. And I hope you remember that life is always better when we ink those edges. Come see me tomorrow. Talk to you later.